All right, we got 13 people that are here on X. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to, hit that like button, feel free to do so down below. Um, let's see how many people we have on YouTube. We currently have, where is it? In the wrong place here. We currently have 11 people here on YouTube, so make sure you guys, again, hit the like button as soon as you get in here, as well as how many people do we have on Rumble. For a couple of people.
One simple but brilliant
Come on,
trick
man.
to heat your home in 90 seconds and
Of
save
course.
thousands.
Why is it giving me an ad? And it doesn't let me skip it.
On your heating bill. One simple but brilliant trick to heat your home
Okay.
in 90 seconds.
We'll just wait, I guess.
Dollars on your heating bill is well.
All right. We got 17 people here. Thank you guys for watching. And we got 14 people on X. Again, thank you for watching. We're going to go through what's happening in the crypto market right now. What's up, man? How do you feel about XRP's price? Open to a long position. How do I feel about XRP's price right now? I mean, it's at a good spot. I mean, it's at 51 or 52 cents. I just recently bought $2,000 worth yesterday. And that was at a level of 50 cents. So seeing it at 52 is no different, right? It's 2 cents of a difference. Not really much of a difference when it comes to the long-term growth of that project. So I'm a huge fan of XRP. I currently have over 17,000 of XRP. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I get ads too. Well, I understand you getting ads. I don't know why Rumble does 2 ads back to back, but I understand you getting ads because I should have a dashboard to where I don't have the ads as I go into it, but apparently I still do. I don't know if there is a dashboard that I'm not aware of, but I'm not able to get to that. Let's look at the crypto market while we have people coming in here. Let's go ahead and look at the crypto market and see what has happened. I'm going to be putting out a video later today on my reaction channel about the whole pastor taking $1.3 million away from people. That was definitely an issue, a little bit of an issue there. I feel as though it's horrible to see anybody take money away from people, but then to see a pastor and then claim that the Lord did it is or the Lord told them to do it is insane. But yeah, I put out a video on TikTok already, and I'm probably going to put out a video on my reaction channel about it. So anyways, currently the crypto market is sitting at a $1.56 trillion market cap with a 2.2% increase on the day. We're seeing Bitcoin that's up quite a bit. Bitcoin's up to a $40,000 mark, so has broken back above the $40,000 mark from being down to about 38,000. Mid 38,000 I believe was the level. And you're also seeing that the last 24 hours it's up 3.4%, almost 3.5%. Ethereum's up about 1%. You're seeing Solana that's up 9%, back up to $87, pushing up to that $90 mark. XRP has pushed up 2.5%, up to 51 or almost 52 cents. Cardano almost up to 48 cents, and you're seeing that up 4%. AVAX has moved quite a bit. It's up to $31.19 or $31.40, up 12 or 13%. Tron is slightly up. It's up 1%, 6% or 7% for Polkadot, 2% for Chainlink. Polygon is up quite a bit as well. I wanted to do a little bit of an update. I have my Patreon that I was doing an update for, and I didn't even post it. Give me a second. Let me post that update. I'm supposed to do an update. I literally recorded that update at like 5 in the morning, and it's been churning. Like it's weird. So yeah, if you want to go and follow me on Patreon, feel free to follow me on Patreon. You know, I do a bunch of different updates over here. If you want to be a part of it, feel free to do so. And you also get other stuff when it comes to different buy alerts or anything that I'm purchasing or something like that. Just know that right now I'm not really purchasing much cryptocurrency. After what I had with I was gonna say Terra Luna Classic. After I had with XRP and how much I bought in XRP, I'm not buying a lot of cryptocurrency, if any, and just stacking up whatever money I do have to, go towards my student loans. I feel like that's something that I should have already had paid off at this point, but I'm just um, trying to push money into places over here to where it can gain so much because the crypto market, it's more than what you can gain within the stock market. Like if I was just putting money into the stock market and trying to gain 3%, 5%, 10% over the next year, right, that still hurts while I'm paying 6% interest in student loans. So I'm going to be paying off my student loans here and then also my mortgage that I have. So I've been a little bit reckless there. My arm hurts. But yeah, I'm not really buying too much cryptocurrency as of right now. But again, I just spent $2,000 on XRP. So, uh, hey Matt, it's Fan here. Hey Matt, it's Fan here. What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Is that what you're saying? Curious. Do you think you went a little too crazy with buying lately? Do you think I went a little too crazy? No, I don't think I went a little too crazy with buying lately. Um, I I could say that I definitely feel like I may have bought uh too early on Grok. And typically I look for retracements. I mean, either way, I still feel like I'm going to have a lot of upside. I just could have had more if I bought later. So I typically look for the ability to dollar cost average into the position. And I wanted to buy, I wanted to hold 1 million, and I wasn't sure if I was going to because I wasn't sure if the price was going to come down this far for Grok. Now I spent $7,000 on that. That's the only thing that I would say that I spent a lot of money on that has decreased by that much. Typically, when I'm spending a lot of money on that, like CRO, I'm not down that much, right? I'm down like $1,000 or something like that. When it comes to maybe I'm down a little bit more. But when it comes to XRP, I'm only down about what they say is $1,000. I'm actually up on that position, and but Grok, I'm I'm down a decent amount, at least like half of the position, because it's a struggle before you get into a lot of the more upside and what I would see within the position. So no, I don't think I went too heavy on buying, especially with XRP. Like I want to hold as much XRP as I can, and I think you can't really do wrong with a lot of these positions that are in the top 10. Honestly, you look at AVAX, and I think AVAX is a great play. Holding AVAX is a great play, which I do have AVAX as well. Cardano, Solana, BNB, all of these are great plays. So no, I didn't think I went a little too hard. I could have gone harder on buying because I technically have a lot of money to throw into the crypto market, but I'm not. Um, so everything else that I'm spending on is probably going to go into my dividend portfolio. I was thinking about selling my ARC block position and converting it to cash to get to my goal of 100,000 cash. Um, then I was going to buy ARC block position back over the next few weeks. What do you think, bro? That's tough, right? I never recommend doing that, even though I literally am doing that with my Grok position. But if you feel as though this is a good play for you, then make that play. But I can't tell you if it is a good play or if it's a bad play, right? Because it's so tough to predict exactly where the crypto market is going overall for certain positions because typically everything really moves together unless you have that outlier, right? So I'm not gonna, give you that. I'm not gonna give you that that break down to whether that is a great idea or not. I think having 100,000 cash is amazing. I haven't invested into art block and I haven't researched art block, so I'm more familiar with CAS, but that's really all I can say. Mic is too low, or is it just me? Uh, you change your background. Wait, you change the background. Bring the the Christmas tree back. Christmas tree is gone, and now I have the what's it called? You can't even see it because it's still green. No matter if I move it or not, it's still green. I have a green screen back here, and it the reason why I did this is because I feel like what I was doing is I was taking up way too much space over here, and I want to put like a little couch area for that TV that's over here because I have two TVs that are down here. One for like gaming, the other one for just watching movies and stuff around the couch. But yeah, can't bring it back. Just set my Caspa bag. Um, Looking good, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. Keep up the good work and one love from the UK. Well, thank you for watching. Buying XRP is never crazy. I would agree. I tend to agree. I bought 1K of CRO yesterday. I wanted to buy more CRO yesterday, but I I felt like I was getting a little bit too um, spend happy or buy happy. I don't know what words I'm looking for. Like the money was burning a hole in my pocket, basically. Do you think there will be a head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin? More to the more downside incoming. Um, do I think there will be a head and shoulders pattern? Like you're saying right now, we are in the head part of the head and shoulders, right? I'm over on Margex. If you guys want to trade on Margex, feel free to use my link that's in the chat. But do I believe that this is going to be the head and then create shoulders and more downturn? No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's going to be that big of a picture if you're talking about right now, or if you're talking about a closer setting, like creating a head and shoulders here. I don't see that either. I think what we're doing is we're creating more of a channel, and we see that channel here. We see that movement, and honestly, we could see that pullback. And again, when I draw a line, right? When I draw a line, and hopefully I can adjust this line, but when I draw a line from where it's touching right here to right here, yes, we're going to see this slowly increase, but we are going to see a pullback to a certain level, to a certain degree, right? So let me go ahead and fix this. Let me fix this. So what I was assuming is that as we see the 200 EMA that's pulling up, we're going to see this kind of pull up here and then start to pull back to this area. So it's going to catch up to the 200 EMA, or the 200 EMA is going to catch up to the position. And that's where you'll see that touch point, because you need to see that touch point and then it will bounce off of that. But then you'll probably see more of this. I don't think that this line will really hold up. It doesn't look like this line will really hold up, but this movement and how we are seeing it, this will be kind of that path. And it's a slower growth than what we've seen in the past, which is definitely interesting. It's something that changes my mindset around cryptocurrency, where you've seen in the past how this has blown up, right? It absolutely exploded. You haven't seen that explosion here, right? You see it increase here, but overall, it's a slow growth, meaning that you have more people invested, you have more people for the long term, you have more institutional investors, and you have more strength. So overall, it's looking more like instead of like this, it's like this, right? So now you're seeing more consistency in that growth. That trend looks a lot flatter, but still at an incline. So honestly, I think it may take a while for this to play out. And this looks about April where we will see that blow up. So I can't wait for that to happen. So no, I don't think we will see a head and shoulders pattern. I think it's following more of a trend, and that's what we'll see. But again, that's just me. Got you. Just curious to see how people feel after buying during volatile times in the market. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm not concerned with how much I am buying, because even though it seemed like I was buying a lot, I still have a lot in reserve. And that's typically what I'm doing, is holding a ton in reserve in order to either buy more or, be able to pay my bills if things go sour. It's 3 in the morning. Why are you up so early? It's 6:45 a.m. for me. Looking into getting into investing on Fidelity, probably going to put into the S&P. What dividend stocks are worth looking into? Do you think for just for getting started? So give me a second. Let me get into something over here. I got to bring up my Robinhood. So these are the dividend plays that I hold and the ones that I've seen consistency with, right? And if we look at the ones that I do hold, all of these positions that I held amounted to, in the last 3 months, a $528 gain, or 4.5% over the past 3 months, which is amazing. Like, it's really, really good. But not only am I seeing that gain, I'm also gaining dividends. And the dividends that I'm gaining is around $30 or $40 per month right now, with $12,000 in my dividend portfolio, which sounds horrible to a lot of people. Gaining $40 per month is ridiculous, but I'm also seeing that consistent growth, and I'm able to consistently gain an extra $40. If you put that into your bank account, you're not going to gain that, right? You're going to gain a very low amount every month and whatever interest you have. So different positions that I recommend holding that are great dividend positions. Ticker symbol O is always the first go-to. It's so Realty Income. It has about a 5%, 5.6 or 5.46% dividend yield, and it has that consistency. If you look over the long term, over the max, you're going to see that it does have that consistency of growth and where it is going. Currently at a lower level, meaning that it has a lot more upside here to get to a level of 60, 70, $80. And currently, like I said, at a lower level of $56, I currently hold $2,700 worth, and I will continuously buy more. SPHD is a great play. I think SPYD is also a great play when it comes to consistency and the dividend yield that you can gain with it. SCHD, maybe I was going to say a little bit more pricey. Let me go ahead and change this to the last price. Maybe a little bit more pricey for SCHD. And also VYM is a good play. So I also have a Fidelity ETF here that I have about $1,000, I want to say, into. About $800 into, close to $1,000. But yeah, those are some good dividend plays that I have there. And if you guys want updates on my dividend investing portfolio, feel free to go to my Matthew Perry 2 channel. I talk a lot I'll talk about cryptocurrency as well, but I'll talk a lot about my dividend portfolio over there. Turn up the volume, please. I mean, I could turn up the gain, but if I turn up the gain, then you hear a lot more of, what's going on. So if you just turn up your volume as well as the volume on your computer, you're good. I don't know. I don't want to have all the noise of the kids, jumping around upstairs, and then you're like, turn down the volume. I don't want to hear them stomping around and doing all that. So it's a little bit of an issue there. But good morning, Matt. Everyone smash the like button on the way in. It helps the channel. Yes, we got 95 people here, so definitely hit that like button. It does help out the channel. Always good to see what's too much buying from different people and perspectives. I agree. From different people, from different amounts that you have, absolutely. Let's see. We got 22 people watching on Rumble. If you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. We have 3 likes right now, so I would love to get to a level of 10 likes on Rumble. We have 20 people that are watching, so do that. That would be great. Do you think there would be? I read that. Good morning. It's 3 a.m. here. Good morning. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Cocoa Puff. Cocoa Puff? Is that how you say that? holding 26K of XRP. Hopefully that case settles before another project blows past Ripple. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. First of all, that you're holding 26K XRP. Did you buy low or did you buy at a higher point? SP0. Hi, man. Can you explain why the XRP price was higher 2 bull runs ago than in the last one, and why you think it will reach an all-time high um, next coming one? So why was XRP higher 2 bull runs ago? So XRP had less supply. If you don't know, XRP adds a billion coins every month, and I don't think that was the case. Back then, I think they were adding, or maybe it was the case. No, it wasn't the case because that's a long time because it was 2017. Um, so they've added coins. They had way less supply way back when. So they were able to get to a way higher price, being a $3.80 price or something like that, and still only be, at a, way less than $100 billion market cap. So dilution is a major factor in whatever the price can get to. And as you see that dilution come on, it gives it a less of a price potential, but still keeps it in the same realm of um, of the market cap. So if you see it at $120 billion market cap, it'll be worth less, not worthless, but worth less here at $120 billion market cap, and here at $120 billion market cap with 50 or with 70 or with 10 or with 50, right? So when you see a higher supply, you see a lower price at the same market cap. Does that make sense? Now, why I believe that this is going to be worth a hell of a lot is the partnerships that Ripple is actively working on, right? Having any type of bank partnership is huge, meaning that you can pitch your case in any way, especially if you are the payment option. No matter if you have these CBDCs that are developed, which honestly I saw that Trump was against CBDCs, but not technically against XRP itself. um, but either way, um, if you see these partnerships with banks, you're going to see the implementation of what is Ripple's main product, which is XRP, right? XRP um, being able to be utilized the way that it can be, how fast it is, how reliable it is, how secure it is, and how easy it is to use. It's going to be very simple for them to implement that within there when, let's say, CBDC connection fails, right? So I honestly think that piece is going to be a big impact to the overall cryptocurrency market, as well as us just spending our money and using our money. And with that being said, it's going to provide a way higher value than a $120 billion market cap. Honestly, I'm in the range of a minimum of a $500 billion to $1 trillion market cap as we see this use. So that's where I stand. Everyone is going crazy selling. Why? The prices are at a discount. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. Um, CRO fam, gonna make money. Absolutely. I agree with it. Hope 20K XRP is enough for the next 3 years. Can you please share information about Kusama? I want to know more about this coin. I have no information on that coin. I haven't looked into it. Maybe I will. Were you able to find out any more information as to, I missed it, as to what is coming up with XRP, referring to your 24 hours video? So yes, I did get more information. I talked about it yesterday on in the live stream. I didn't make a video on it. I was going to, and I was like, I already made way too many videos on the day, so I'm not going to make another video. But yeah, I think with XRP, Gemini was talking about perpetual contracts, and honestly, it was not. It was just overhyped, right? They had multiple tweets talking about this, and it was just an overhyped situation for no reason. And like, I don't want to expect these things. I want to hype up things that seem like they're getting hyped up because of the fact that you could see so much more growth, so much more attention, so much more of push for that position as well as belief within that position as you see these hype moments. But if you're gonna, as an exchange, if you're gonna push something that much and then it ends up being a huge like nothing burger, it's a problem. So um, that definitely rubbed people the wrong way as they looked into that post. They were like, or multiple posts, and then the eventual post, like, this is what's coming. It's like basically nothing is coming. Nothing that they can get excited about. Good morning, or hear them watch my favorite show, Bluey. Oh, you want to hear them watch your favorite show? Yeah, they don't actually watch Bluey as much anymore. They watched all the episodes and now they watch a lot of other stuff, movies, and now they're into um, playing games like Xbox and stuff, racing games. Um, Matt, I'm holding 82K CRO at the moment. I've been buying since around 4 cents, up to 14 cents. And I will continue to buy up to 20 cents because I believe it will hit $1. Is that the way I should be doing it? So I'm not going to tell you exactly how you should be doing it, but I think that you should probably have a certain level. If you believe it's going to get to $1, then you want to be buying as much as you can at, the lower levels. If you're willing to accept a minimum of, I guess, that 5x return, which honestly you've been buying at a level of 4 cents. So your cost basis is probably always going to remain down at that level of lower than 10 cents, right? I don't know how much you bought at 14 cents, but your cost basis will always remain down at these levels. Um, I don't want to buy anything above that level either. 20 cents is a good mark. Um, and I plan on holding, I want to hold 100,000 CRO, and that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not looking to go absolutely crazy on buying that position. I probably should have while it was at a level of 4 or 5 cents. Um, but it all depends on what your strategy is, what your selling strategy is, what you want to get out of it. That's honestly a good strategy. So um, I would say, yeah. I don't want to make this a long answer. I typically do that. So yeah, 55 cent average is good. That's great. Reason for recovery. FTX done selling BT GBTC. I guess for the time being, but I don't think that was the case to why it truly fell. The reason why it fell is it was in the cards for it to fall. You look at the resistance that we were going to see. You look at how far that has pulled away from the 200 EMA. It's not because of that selling, right? People will react to whatever's going to be the retracement point. And a lot of people believed that 50,000 or close to 50,000 would be the retracement point. And that's what we saw. This level right here, where this line is, was the retracement point, pulling back to about the 200 EMA at one point. Now, did I believe that it was going to retrace like this? No, I believed it was going to retrace like this. So I thought we would see 40,000 as the low point for 49 to 40,000. That's what I thought we would see. However, it went lower than that to 38,000 and dropped more significantly, meaning that there was an extra piece to why that has dropped so fast. And while you see the sale of, basically, let's just say basically Bitcoin, then you see the reaction of everybody else. It's like, okay, well, let me get out of this position while everybody says it's going to go down to 35. It's going to go down to 32. It's going to go down to 30. It's going to go down to 25. And I'm like, where are you getting these figures from? Why do you believe it's going to go down to these levels? And I guess people are saying, hey, it's going to create a head and shoulders, or, it's going to go down to this level and use this previous level as from the support from a resistance as a level of support and get down to 30,000 and then push down to 25. And that's where people thought that it was going to hover within this range. I honestly believe that this is going to be something that consistently runs. Now, if we see a boatload of negativity, there's always a way that it can break the trend line. but I honestly don't think that it's going to continue to break that trend line, that we're at a high point to officially break that trend line. You know, that's what I'm seeing. Again, I may be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. I have 7K XRP. Um, is that enough to be a millionaire? It's not enough to guarantee you a XRP millionaire status. However, if you're waiting it out and I'm not telling you to diamond hand it, then it could be that chance. You always have a chance to become a millionaire from a position. However, you have to, like, if you have more, you have a better chance to get there. So 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 XRP, you have that better chance of getting there. However, that should not just be the end goal for everybody. The end goal should be to be profitable in the end, be able to invest in cryptocurrency without actually spending your money in the end, right? That is the goal. If you can get out of this to where, let's say, if you put in $10,000 and it grows in the near future and you're able to take out your $10,000, you are now invested into the crypto market for nothing. And everything else that grows is going to be pure gravy on top of it. And that's what I love to see, right? Even if you get that $10,000 out of one position, you're still in the positive, in the net positive, and everything else is gravy as you move forward. That's kind of the goal of where I want to be with cryptocurrency, but obviously taking more than just my initial investment, taking profit as time goes on. Again, that's my goal. Why does everyone ask if they're going to be a millionaire in dollars if they have in the long-term crypto movement? I mean, people just want to have that millionaire status and be able to make so much money out of one position. And that's why, millionaire videos are very, very popular on YouTube, is because everybody wants to be or wants to have that millionaire status from a certain position. And honestly, they give you opportunities to do so, but it all depends on you as the investor. Whether you are going to get to that millionaire status. You could have became a Shiba Inu millionaire multiple times. You could have became a Dogecoin millionaire multiple times. You could have became a Bitcoin millionaire multiple times, or XRP, or so many other positions you could have made so much money from to become a millionaire from. The issue is that people either didn't buy the position or sold the position too early. And that's how it goes. You're given that opportunity, but it doesn't mean that you're able to capitalize on that opportunity. What you should capitalize on is being able to be profitable within the crypto market. I have one XRP. Will that be enough? Absolutely. Yes, I have two. Yes, I get to become a multi-millionaire from just one XRP. I bought more XRP last night when the price was um 39 pounds. No, I don't know what cents are, and 39 cents. It was like, how much for us? It got to 49 cents. Are you thinking about getting more Jasmine? I was thinking about it if it found a way to come down to lower than my cost basis, yes. But right now it's still above my cost basis by a lot. I can't wait till Jasmine rockets up. Neither can I. I'm excited for that position and the success there. If we go into my assets, let's actually look at my assets really quick. Currently, I have $9,000 in XRP, $17,484, or 17,484 XRP. It's at a price of 52 cents. It says that I'm down $1,479, which I did invest a lot at 60 plus, but then just recently invested $2,000 at 52. And Jasmine coin, again, I'm up $1,000 on that position. Krill coin is down to 38 cents. Harvest Finance down to $40, $41. You know what's crazy is to look at compound and how little. Let's actually go and look at compound and how little that really moved. It's currently at $53.46. If we look at the last week and how everything has fallen down, this was at $60 and it went down to a level of $50, right? It's not really a large drop there, and currently sitting at 53. It really did not move that much. And I think compound is a great play. I've always said that compound is a great play. I have it over in my Margex account, and it's traded on leverage, and I probably will trade more on leverage as time goes on, just because I think compound will be worth so much more than where it is right now. It's currently at a $428 million market cap and can be worth so much more than that. But yeah, I currently have, Shiba Inu, I have Anchor, $700. I have Teller, which is now worth, it's actually down $343. So I would have liked to buy more to have at least 10, if not more than that. ACH, well, sorry, AL, ALCX. I have 20 of that. And then so on and so forth, right? Other things that have moved quite a bit. But yeah, that's my portfolio currently sitting at 26,900. I did move, remember, 3,000 over to my to Grok. So even though I invested that $2,000, everything has come down quite a bit from where it was, right? XRP was at 60 or almost 70 cents. Jasmine coin was at a level of like 65 or approaching the 70-cent mark. Krill coin was up to like 50 cents or so. Harvest Finance was up to $50-ish, $60-ish. So things definitely came down quite a bit for this portfolio. This is not everything that I have. I also have cryptocurrency and MetaMask and Trust Wallet and I want to say KuCoin, but no, in Margex as well. Totaling somewhere around, let's say, the $60,000 mark. Bro, do you do donations? I'm trying to clear my 4K university debt. I'm not winning with crypto. So do I do donations? Like, do I donate to anyone's cause? So no, I'm not. I give out, giveaways at times, but no, I'm not doing any donations. Um, Guys, we have 127 people here. If you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. We have 2 people that are over on X. Thank you for watching. And we have 20 people that are on Rumble with 4 likes. Guys, continue to hit that like button. I put 5K in Shrek coins. What's Shrek coins? Why is it all collapsing? I'm totally devastated and crying. Why is it all collapsing? What's all collapsing? I mean, the crypto market is starting to come back. I can't stop crying over this drop. Why? Why are you upset about Pat Murphy? Why are you upset about this drop? Did you go all in during this move upward? $41K tokens. 41K tokens of XRP, and I'm in a good spot, or should I pick up more? I also have 12K of XLM. I mean, I think you're in a good spot. 41K of XRP, I think that's huge. You don't need to invest anymore, but if you want to, that's based on what you want to gain out of it. The more that you have, the more that you gain out of the percentage movements and how much you can pull out. All right, like how fast you can pull out, I would say. Should I buy more Jasmine or wait for the dip? I'm not going to tell people when to buy. You buy if you feel like it can go a lot higher, because the point is, I know people want to gain more, but it's about how much you believe you can gain, how much you believe in this above this point. If you believe in Jasmine coin above this point, then it's a no-brainer to invest in at this point. I'm deeply sensitive to these wild moves, but is it something that you've invested heavily at the top? Best thing I did last year was move my bag to flare when the market was sitting sideways. I believe in the I believe in the world currency revelation revaluation is going to cause a strain on crypto. Re-evaluation. 20% knowledge, 80% managing your emotions, and you will kill this cycle. Very true. That's why whenever people are like, oh, well, how do you have any type of success within, trading? Um, and when you may not look into the position or what it's doing use case wise or something like that, because I had a lot of success within the stock market without even looking into what the investment actually was. I'll just have and it's all based on your emotions, and you manage your emotions. You don't want to trade with emotions. You want to make sure that when you're trading, it's emotionless, because you can trade, and if you lose money, you set on what you are going to lose, and you set on what you're going to gain. If you have a 5-to-1 profit to loss ratio, um, then you want to make sure that if you lose 5 times, you can still win 1 time and make all that money back. You have to have a certain ratio that works for you as you're trading. And if you hit those stop losses, you end up selling. The same thing goes for same thing goes for swing trading or long term. Can't be sensitive in this game. Life's hard. Get a helmet. Yes, I just started in crypto and did a 2000x long leverage on Bitcoin, and was at 45k 48.5k last week. Devastated. Wait, so you did you did a 2000x long on Bitcoin at 48.5k. That's I what prompted you to do that? You to do that. I mean, you can look at the chart and understand that that was not going to hold. And I was saying the whole entire week that 50k will be a resistance point. So, what prompted you to do at 48.5k 2000x long? If anything, it should have been a short. No, I've seen Pat Murphy here a bunch of times. I can um I just don't understand. I don't know where you do a 2000x long because I can only do up to, like, over here on Margex, we can only do 100x long if we wanted to, and we can only go at whatever we invest with. So, like, if I decide to do a long right now within Bitcoin, I could do a long right now within Bitcoin. Um, but I do have that feeling that we're going to see that touch point of the 200 EMA. However, this could be a little bit of a recovery to where we see that touch point at a later point to where it's around 39 or 40,000. So, just joking, Matt. Don't come on, man. I was gonna say 2000x long is insane. Don't do that. I'm calling cap on a 2000% long. I was gonna say, where can you do a 2000x long? That's ridiculous. I have a choice between investing in CRO and XRP. Can you, does it say help? Yeah, there we go. Can you help my choice, please? Um, you have a choice between XRP and CRO. So I'm not going to tell you to buy either one, um, because I don't like to be that person that tells you to make a decision and then people end up making that decision because of me. I want you to make the decision for yourself, but I can tell you what I like more, right? Um, and that's a tough question because I really, really like CRO and I really, really like XRP. But I would definitely say that I like CRO a lot more. I feel like it's at a lower market cap, showing that it could have so much more of an upside, and you could possibly see this at a level of a 100x or technically a 50x at these points. But you could even see a 100x depending on what happens. We've seen CRO get 70% of the supply burned off. Who knows if that could happen again? Who knows what will be the end goal for CRO? I honestly already see the massive use case that it does have, and the unknown makes it so interesting, right? So CRO is the play that I and have more invested into and am stronger in. Um, but I do like XRP as well. So that's the information that I'll give you. Put half in both. It's a good answer. Maybe whatever you believe in more, do a 60-40 split. The answer is XRP. I'm biased though. XRP all day for me. CRO is going to $2 minimum. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I'm looking for even higher than that, but I like to start, at that level. I talk about $3 and how it's going to get to a $75 billion market cap. Um, but I believe it can go further than that, not only to market cap wise, but also, price wise, where we can see maybe some burns that are factored in as well. Um, I feel a knife in my back from CRO removing Lunic. Yes and no. I mean, from what I understand, it was related to the um, labeling of Terra Classic coins as a as securities. It was related to that. So yeah, some the most that we can say here. I believe in the 50-50 on both though. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad option. 50-50. If you guys want to start trading with Margex, feel free to use my Margex link down below. You can draw a lot of things on the chart, and you can also have your, different indicators that you keep on there, um, and be able to utilize those throughout different positions that you change. So if I change over to Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin will show me a different thing. I can draw on that as it does change over to Dogecoin. It's going to be a little bit of a waiting process because of the fact that I'm looking at a longer time period. So I can go over to Dogecoin. I'll be able to see my indicators that come up here, and then I believe if I go back to Bitcoin, as it's updating and showing me the information here, I still will have my lines that are drawn. And that's good, right? If you believe in where something's going and you want to show kind of a picture of where things are, the indicators and the lines stay there. And as you go to different positions, so you can do your analysis on a bunch of different positions, come back to this position and still have everything drawn. So yeah, I tried joining the Patreon, but it keeps giving me an error. um Is it because the country I'm in? I mean, it shouldn't be. You should be fine to be able to join Patreon, but I don't know why it would give you an error. What is the error message that you're receiving? 137 of us, and don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, I would like to get to 100 likes. We're currently at about 80. We're at 79 likes. Chow Chow? What is Chow Chow? Up 1,300%. CRO may be a good 5 to 10 year hold as a crypto adoption continues. I agree, especially when it comes to like when it grows to a certain level. Like if you have 100,000 right now, and it gets to a level of $1, right? That means that you have $100,000. Now, if you decided to stake right now, you would be able to get 6% overall. So you would be gaining a lot in the end, as you have that, it would be like 6,000, and basically it would be $6,000 that you're gaining over that time, over that year, because you're gaining 6,000 more CRO if you're staking on the DeFi wallet. But then also if you're staking with the cards, right, and it grows to a level of $1, you now go from the 4,000 level to 40,000. So you're gaining with everything that you spend. You're gaining while you're staking that 40,000, and you're also gaining in the DeFi wallet if you decide to stake over there, as well as with rebates. I mean, I feel like you're gaining so much more as you are investing on that platform. I think my camera's about to go out at some point, but it's a huge no-brainer for me. Unable to process your transaction. Yeah, I don't know. That might be. I don't know how to fix that part of it. Yeah, I don't think it's a like if you have the money to pay or not. I think it's more about like just not being able to process the transaction. I mean, it's that simple. Well, not understandable, like not explainable when it comes to being simple or not, but it should be that simple. So yeah, uh, let's see. What's is anything new happening within the market? Anything new happening within my um, positions here? So it looks like Comp and Dogecoin are up right now. Comp and Dogecoin are up for me in my Margex account, but everything else is down significantly. My XRP position that I took out at 55 cents is down quite a bit. The XRP position over here that I took out at 58 cents is down significantly on Margex. I do have a BNB position that's slightly down, but not down a lot. But I also have a BTC position that is down significantly as well. So a lot of things are down significantly, and this is just to test the long-term aspect of it, right? It's supposed to be a long-term play, and I wanted to see how um, a lot of these positions could be played as long-term within Margex, within leverage trading. Thoughts on potential Doge X payments? I think it's inevitable. I think you'll see the connection there, and that will always be a thing. Um, but then I'll also believe that you'll have XRP X payments. I believe that you'll have um, multiple ways to pay for things um, through different cryptocurrencies. I think Doge's potential is massive, and I've talked about Doge's potential. Not saying um, that its use case will be massive, but I understand what Dogecoin really represents. It's like the Bitcoin of meme coins, right? It is that meme coin that started everything, the true meme coin, versus a Shiba Inu or a Pepe or a Bonk and all these Solana coins that are coming up. Um, it's it's the leader, the first one, right? The first one um, that was in the market, right? The first meme coin that was in the market. So I think the value of Dogecoin will always be at a higher level. Will be at multiple billions of dollars. Will actually be in the top 10 as a leader in the meme coin space and continue that strength within meme coins um, just through nostalgia, right? Hey Matt, do you think it's too late to invest into Bonk now? Do I think it's too late? No, I invested a little bit higher than the price is right now. Do I think it's too late? No, I think it's going to be worth multiple billions of dollars, up where it was, plus probably 2 to 3x, maybe even more than that, a lot more than that. Um, I've invested at a level of 18. So I think it was 4 zeros 18 or 3 zeros 18, whatever that level was. Um, but yeah, it was around a $1 billion market cap when it got listed on Coinbase. It was maybe like 800 or something. But then pushed up to 2 billion. I didn't do anything with it. I only invested I want to say $300, but it's a meme play, right? Um, you end up gaining what you need to gain out of it, and then you get out of that position. It's not something that you can expect a long term growth from. That's what I see within Bonk. Do I see a full recovery? Do I see a full recovery, or when do we see a full recovery? Um, so that is tough to say, but I would expect to see maybe a little bit of a recovery. So, like if I go into Margex, a little bit of a recovery, and then to see it decrease even a little bit more to have this touch point of the 200 EMA. Whenever that touch point comes, that's where we will kind of see that bounce off of. So if it increases and then touches right here, or increases and then touches right here, that's what we'll end up seeing, and then we'll see that bounce, and it'll continue on that trajectory. I'm sorry, Matt, if I'm bothering you, but I always follow your advice. Um, Let us know if you have any knowledge of Grok CEO, not Grok. So I'm not gonna go into any other Grok position or talk about any other Grok position. Um, I'm a fan of the main Grok position that I'm invested into. So um, I have no knowledge of any other Grok, whether it's Baby Grok, Grok CEO, or whatever. I don't have any knowledge of that. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Grok ERC20. When will it recover? Now? Not a full recovery right now. No. My top meme coin is Gecko HQ. Gotta have a small bag of your favorite meme just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Are you holding any Shiba Inu this time around? I'm still holding Shiba Inu. Yeah, I'm holding. Your thoughts on Manta? I haven't looked into it, but I saw that that was moving quite a bit. I believe it was moving like the most within the market. You have Manta Network, that's up to a $735 million market cap. I don't like the fact of the supply being so low because you're looking at 25% of the supply. However, that's only a 4 times dilution that you can have. Either way, that's still a lot of dilution that you can have within the position. I don't know their dilution schedule. I don't know if they plan on adding it at a heavy rate. But currently, you're seeing it up 25% on the day. It's up 29% in the last 7 days. It doesn't mean that it can't move. I believe that anything can see movement as long as you see the hype and popularity behind it, which you are seeing that. $455 million worth of volume, which is a 60%, 61% volume to market cap ratio. So absolutely, this has the hype and popularity and potential to run a lot. Again, if you look at the last 7 days, up 29%. The last month, up 29%. The last year, up 29%. So many millions of dollars that are going through it. It's available on a lot of the popular places like Binance and KuCoin, Gate.io, 57 other pairings. So it's not something that's only limited to one area. Absolutely, I see this as something that has potential. But again, get that breakdown as to when you will see this dilution because it's currently at a value with a fully diluted market cap of a $3 billion market cap. So make sure you understand that portion of it. And if you believe it can get up to that point, if not a lot further, then make sure that you go ahead and invest into that play. It is very early on, early stages, so you haven't really seen any type of negativity within the position. But there's a lot of plays that you haven't really seen that negativity as well. It could be something that reacts the same way that a TIA has reacted, where that pushed up from a $2 price point where I invested at 250 and ended up increasing all the way up to $20 or something like that. If we look at all history or the last year, it went from $2.20 in November all the way up to this level of $20, right? So a 10x return or almost 10x return because it's $2.20, but almost 10x return there, seeing a 700% increase within the last few months. So it could be the same situation that you see here where you don't really see that downturn within a position, but you do eventually see that retracement, which we just saw recently down to $14 and now back up to 16. So again, you want to weigh those options and understand what the dilution schedule is within that before you make a move. Your mic is skipping. Hopefully it's not. I apologize if it is. I don't want to have to go back to the other mic. I like having this mic here above my head, but again, the gain might need to be adjusted because it's literally right over my head. We got 141 people here, and we need 3 more likes to get to 100 likes. The mic is fine. It buffered a few times on my end. Close the video and then come back. It was doing it for me too. It was doing it to me. The mount, I think it's probably the sound floor, because I have a sound floor that comes up with it. Can I do properties and do like a gain? I think I can adjust the gain here. Because I have like I said, I have a filter on here. Filters, edit, and there's a noise gate. So the noise gate open threshold needs to be a little bit lower, I guess. Can you turn the volume up? Gain. Add gain. Let me know if... So I'm adding some gain. So let me know if this is good. Is it a little bit louder? I don't want to be a little bit louder, but I want to make sure it's a little bit louder. Is it a little bit louder at this point? It's because Matt's running Walmart Wi-Fi. You know it. I'm actually in Walmart right now. Like yes, way better. The problem is that I think you're going to hear way better. I think you're going to hear a lot more because the kids are waking up right now and they're getting ready for school. Well, one child is getting ready for school. Well, everybody says it's much better. I thought audio was perfect, and now audio is much better. Hey guys, what's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Now I was speaking directly into the mic. All right, so we do have 100 likes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you for liking. I don't know how many likes we have over on X. Hope it wasn't cross margin. Yeah, I mean, if it's cross, well, I guess they didn't really have the margin. They lied. Will Jasmine reach its all-time high of $4 or something? No, I don't think that would be the case. However, I'm not going to completely count it out. I'll say that it probably it's a less likely chance that it will happen. I'm not going to say that it will 100% not happen, but what I will say is that there's probably a 90 plus % chance, let's say 95% chance that it will not happen. But you still do have a 5% chance that it could happen, right? You could see major implementation as well as major popularity within it and see, a $100 billion market cap, and also see a lot of the supply that's maybe staked or put away. And yeah. But I wouldn't completely count it out, but I would say no, it's probably not going to take place there. I think Jasmine will reach 20 to 25 cents this bull run easily. I would agree that I'm looking for 20 cents within 2024, but hopefully can see a lot more push after the fact, 2025. Yes, louder, very clear. Okay, perfect. That's what I like to hear. I gave Matt a like because and only because he fixed the volume. Okay. Thank you, I guess. If you don't like if you don't like the content, you don't have to be here if that's how that goes. Like I mean, if you want to stick around and just want to talk to people, then that's what you want to do. But if you don't like what I talk about, I mean, it's your choice to click on the video. CRO predictions for where it will go. I believe $3 is the level that I'm looking for. I like your face. Okay, thank you. Um, so I believe $3 is the level. Obviously, I 100% believe it's going to get to $1. You hate crypto. Oh, okay. So you're just here because of me, and your kids are back at school already. Here in Australia, they get the whole January off. Well, that wouldn't be good. Um, because I need to work, and so does Erica. And I'm like, how can I mean? It doesn't matter in the summertime. I'm I'm home with both of them either way, so we work it out, and I want to see how that's really going to work. But Harper is can kind of do a lot of stuff for herself. Hayden can't do anything for herself, so that's um, maybe a little bit of an issue this summer. I feel like next summer will be perfectly fine, but this summer will be kind of I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be like them being on like a break every single day, and them both being home with me. So it's going to be very interesting on how much I can produce content wise at that point. But luckily, I have the green screen now, so I don't have to worry about demonetization at all. If children do show up, if they're in the background and they're watching, whatever show they watch, I don't really have an issue there at all in demonetization or limited ads because there are children in the videos, which I don't want to show them on camera anyways. So, and he hates crypto. Why is he listening to the chat? I don't know. He likes uh, the community. Hey Matt, what's your take on TGE upgrades to XYO world? What's my take on TGE upgrades to XYO? I don't know anything about that. I have no idea about that. Like not a single ounce of information. I was only joking, y'all. I've been a sub for years. Any comments on Matic bouncing around a support level for a while? I mean, you're going to see that in multiple positions. I actually am a fan of Matic. I like Polygon. Currently sitting at $3 and 19 cents. Is there ability to see that over on Margex? Matic? Oh, they do have Matic over here. Yeah, because I think I was looking into this as a a potential leverage trade because I wanted to see where that was. I mean, currently, if you do look at it, I mean, it has been hovering around these levels for quite some time. Has seen a little bit of a decrease from like a $1.06 mark down to this lower level here of about 73 cents. So has dropped down quite a bit, but really hasn't broken above, this level in a while. Hasn't broken above the $1.50 mark, but typically hovers around that, you know, lower area, around the dollar mark. I've talked to people about how this is an opportunity at a level of like 70 cents or 80 cents and how far that this can go. Because honestly, it can go far. Like you said, it's just been hovering around the same place. So I don't know what's really in store for the future of this position. I mean, if you see the the volume that takes place, you're seeing 300, $81 million worth of volume. It has that level of popularity per se, but you also are only seeing 5% volume to market cap ratio because it's currently sitting at a $7 billion market cap. How far do you believe this can go? Because some people will say, hey, a 10x, it can get to a $70 billion market cap. And I would say that that's not out of the question. It has 96% of the supply that's out there, currently at a $7 billion market cap. The highest market cap that this has gotten to, if we go to market cap, was at an $18 billion market cap, but that was cutting the growth short. So yeah, I believe this definitely has a lot more upside than even where the high point is. And where it currently stands, it's closer to some of these lower points um, than it is to these, higher points that you have there. And I mean, it's sitting at a 73-cent price when the lowest price that we've seen in the recent past has been like 30, 40 cents or so. So, I mean, you are up maybe a significantly over this point of 38 cents, but either way, it has so much more upside to it, not only to a value of $3, but even further than that, probably pushing, the $10 mark and possibly even more than that. Again, it's just there's so much upside to so many different cryptocurrencies, um, and Matic is no exception. You may want to look into XYO token and the growth of the coin app looks like a winner. I got 100K and still mining more. Okay, so it's a coin that you can mine. Um, why does it sound familiar? Currently sitting at a $70 million market cap with about $1 million worth of volume, and you're currently mining more as 96% of the supply is out there. That's interesting because typically when you're mining these positions, they have very low supplies so that you would be able to mine a ton unless they have an unlimited supply, which it looks like they do have a max supply on the entire thing. um, so that's very, very interesting to know that 96% of the supply that is out there. What's the mining rate? Like you probably have to get like a low amount. Currently, it's sitting at 53% of a penny. You're looking at 13.4 billion coins, and it's sitting at a $72 million market cap. While it can show, a lot of upside for a ton of people, you saw this at a high price of about 7 cents, which was a almost $1 billion market cap. Has been there before, but hasn't held there. So that's something that may be a little bit of a concern for some people, but also it hasn't held there because this was the time period where everything really not necessarily got shorted, but did hit a wall. Everything hit a wall. So it wasn't really given that chance to succeed. So you might be right, and this success may have continued if we didn't see that wall that was hit in November of 2021. So it does look pretty interesting. But again, it's like the unknown is what makes it really, really look interesting. Do I see the same amount of upside in a lot of other positions or a few other positions? Yeah. Um, But I'll just develop this wait and see mentality. But I'm sure it does have a ton of upside that I'm not seeing. Not mine. I'm talking about mining. Yes, not what. Did I say it wrong? I'm bullish on Ron. I'm bullish also on Jasmine. Jasmine, very strong coin during the pullback. Matt, any real world asset projects you've been interested in or looking at? Any real world asset projects that I've been interested in or looking at? Um, not necessarily. Um, no, like ones that truly fit that category. But when I talk about something that could be an asset used in the real world, as in like in the form of gaming or something, I've been investing into Beam. But when we talk about real world assets, like being able to use it in your everyday life, is I probably don't have many new ones that I'm looking into. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any brand new ones that I am looking into. I really don't want to like I want to do all of the research into new positions, but every time I do research into brand new positions, um don't don't do this now, Daisy. No, no. Um every time I look into a lot of those positions, um like new positions, I want to invest into those positions. And if I invest into those positions, I'm spending the money that I don't want to spend. Right now, I'm trying to stack up, as much as I can to throw towards my student loans or whatever the high interest loans that I do have. I believe student loans are the highest interest that I would have. Um, but yeah, I need to like pay that off instead of just keep throwing money into the cryptocurrency market, into the stock market. I need to find a way to pay that off fast, you know. And I should have already had that paid off, but I just keep throwing money into the markets. Same with me. I don't have any real world asset projects yet, but I keep hearing this could be a big narrative in the upcoming bull market. Yeah, having real world use is definitely going to be a big player in the bull market. Um, Now that can come in many different ways, right? Where you talk about using it in your everyday life versus things that can be that have any type of use to um, to any sector, to any market, right? So if like gaming could be somebody's everyday life, it could be a real world asset for them if they are using it, towards their gaming, towards their profession or whatever. However, more of what you're why not pay off your student loans first? That's was always my thought process and always um, was my thought process when um, I invest into the stock market because the stock market gaining back 10%, I'm only having a net change of about 4% because I have 6% in my interest. So 4% in what I'm gaining there, I could basically be paying that off, and then I would be gaining the 10% altogether, as well as whatever I'm gaining in dividends and everything there. But when it comes to the crypto market, it was a different story because the crypto market, you can gain more than that standard 10%. You can gain 100 or 1,000%. And a lot of what I was trying to do was if we would have seen the continuation or the bull market happen in 2023 like it was supposed to happen, it was supposed to be a build up and then see it absolutely skyrocket in 2024 with the halving and everything that happens there. But with all the negativity that happened within 2023 with like collapsed exchanges and collapsed cryptocurrency projects and all of these other things, it brought everything down. But while I look at the crypto market, I see it as a place where you can gain 100 or 10x or 100x within positions, and I was going to take a lot of those gains as well as I look at the taxes and everything there, and I would put that towards all of that to pay that off, and that's what I was looking at. The gain within crypto would supersede the paying off the loans there, but now I want to kind of supplement. I want to kind of do both, where I'm taking this, stacks of money and throwing it on student loans as well as our mortgage and all that stuff, and take away all interest that we are paying so that it can fund a lot of what we can do in maybe the dividend portfolio eventually, but then also take the gains that I have within the crypto market and kind of spread those out to the dividend portfolio a little bit, but then more into paying off those loans as well. So typically, it's if I'm looking at the stock market, it's all about paying off the loan first, and that was always the mindset. But then the crypto market, came about, and it's like, the gains in the crypto market are insane. And if you can take $1,000 and put it on a student loan, or take $1,000 and turn it into $10,000, I'll take plan B. You need to have a plan B and plans how you're going to pay off your student loans. So I mean, I pay my student loans. That's not a problem. It's just whether I can put 10,000 at a time on my student loans versus putting, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 at a time. So that's really the mindset, is like, how do you pay that off faster? Anyone know how 0% interest credit for 12 to 21 month credit card will allow crypto purchases? I don't know what you're talking about. That's exactly why I'm grateful for this huge dip. I've been paying off my student loans and saving while also investing. This gives me another chance to load up. Yeah. Hey, Matt, I think we'll go to 42K to 44K before we go any further down. Yeah, I said that. I think 42K will be the level that we will see this push up to, and then it will probably slowly retrace to about 40K, meaning that we may see a month to where it looks sort of flat, but more down flat, if that makes sense. That's what I was looking at in my Margex account. Again, if you guys want to start trading on Margex, the link to Margex is in the chat. You can start trading on there with 100x leverage, with 5x leverage, especially as we're seeing some of these lower areas. But as you see within this position, I believe that what we're going to see is maybe a little bit of a push up to get to about 42-ish, right? 42, maybe to 44, right? Where this previous resistance was. And then it will slowly start to decrease down as it gets through March. And then as it gets closer and closer to April, that's where we'll see that touch point of the 200 EMA. And once we see that touch point of the 200 EMA, we're going to see this start to push up. And it's going to be after the halving that we end up seeing that push. Not right away. You're going to see that push. And then you're going to see this jump up to kind of retest the $50,000 barrier. Probably break through that level as well, because the trend line is just showing a slow trend upward. All right, guys, I pretty much have to get off here because I have to go put Harper on the bus. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Again, if you guys want to start trading on Margex's platform that's behind me, you can trade up to 100x leverage on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on BNB, on many different platforms or many different positions. And you can also trade 50x or even 5x on a certain play if you see the opportunity to do so. And if you want to check out my Patreon, my link to my Patreon is down below in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video.